They say a hot shower never hurt anyone, but after 70, that might be dangerously wrong. What if I told you that something as simple as your bathing routine could be silently aging your skin, lowering your blood pressure, and even disturbing your sleep? Most senior citizens follow habits they've trusted for decades, but your body after 70 plays by different rules. In this video, you'll uncover 6 everyday mistakes, all happening in your bathroom, that could be putting your senior health at risk. And the best part? Small changes can lead to big improvements in how you feel, move, and rest. Let's begin. Most senior citizens don't even realize it. Every morning, they turn the shower handle just a little too far, letting the hot water rush down their backs, and it feels amazing. Comforting, especially on cold mornings. But here's the quiet truth. That steamy shower you love so much may be aging your skin faster than time itself. Yes, the same water that soothes your joints might be stripping your skin of its natural oils, those invisible protectors that keep it elastic, smooth, and healthy. After 70, skin becomes thinner, more fragile, and quicker to show the wear of our routines. So that habit, so innocent, starts to have a different consequence. The water's too hot, and over time, that comfort comes at a cost. Small, gradual, but relentless. Have you ever noticed your skin feeling tight or itchy after a shower? That's not just dryness. It's a signal, your body whispering that its outer shield is under attack. Hot water opens up your pores and melts away natural oils that the elderly body struggles to replenish. And those oils matter. They're like the body's natural moisturizer, protecting against bacteria, irritation, and even environmental toxins. Without them, your skin becomes vulnerable, reactive, and quicker to develop those deep creases and paper-thin patches. Think of your skin as leather. The more you strip and neglect it, the faster it cracks. Healthy aging isn't just about what you eat. It's about what touches your body every day. That includes the shower. Try this instead. Turn the knob just a little. Lukewarm water is your best friend after 70. It cleans without stripping, soothes without shocking, and respects the delicate balance of your skin barrier. You don't need to feel like you're braving an icy river, but the water shouldn't steam up the mirror either. Just a gentle flow that leaves you refreshed, not scorched. And afterward, pat dry. Don't rub. Follow up with a fragrance-free moisturizer, something rich in ceramides, glycerin, or hyaluronic acid. And while we're here, be mindful of what's in your towel. Many senior health issues begin with overlooked details. If your towel is rough or too old, it can cause micro-tears in the skin, especially when the skin's already dry from hot water. Replace old towels with soft, cotton-based fabrics. Use gentle blotting motions instead of vigorous rubbing. Little by little, your skin will thank you. It'll feel calmer, less irritated, and over time, even look brighter. These are the little wins that contribute to well-being for seniors. Not flashy, not loud, but deeply meaningful. You know, there's this woman I spoke with, 82, sharp as a tack. She told me she hadn't changed her bathing habits since she was 30. Why would I? I feel fine, she said. But once she swapped hot showers for warm ones and began moisturizing daily, she said something changed. I finally stopped itching. That's the thing. Sometimes we accept small discomforts as just part of old age, but many of them aren't. They're habits we can adjust. And with the right tips for a longer life, we can feel better with just a few tweaks to the routines we take for granted. And the truth is, this is just the first layer. If something as simple as water temperature can impact your senior health so profoundly, imagine what else might be quietly affecting your body during your daily bath. Some things don't show up right away. They build in silence. Like what happens to your heart when that relaxing shower gets just a little too long. There's something seductive about a long, steamy shower. For many senior citizens, it's the most peaceful moment of the day, a place where aches dissolve and thoughts slow down. But what most people don't realize is that those extra 10, 15, or even 20 minutes under hot water might be doing more harm than good, especially for the heart. As we age, our cardiovascular system becomes more sensitive to sudden changes in temperature and blood flow. Long exposure to hot water causes vasodilation. Blood vessels expand, and while that might feel relaxing, it can lower blood pressure dramatically. And when you're over 70, that sudden dip isn't just a detail. It can make you dizzy, weak, or even faint. Have you ever stepped out of the shower and felt lightheaded? Maybe you held onto the wall or sat down for a moment, thinking it was just fatigue. That, right there, is the warning sign. As your body heats up, your heart works harder to regulate temperature, pumping blood to the skin's surface to cool off. This process demands effort, and for those dealing with heart issues or low blood pressure, it can tip the body over the edge. Healthy aging means paying attention to these signals, even when they feel small or easy to dismiss, because that just a little dizzy could be a whisper from your heart saying, "Slow down." One elderly gentleman I once advised, 78 years old, retired teacher, spry but with mild hypertension, loved his long morning showers. But his family grew concerned after he fainted one morning stepping out of the bathroom. It wasn't dramatic, but it was a wake-up call. We reviewed his routine, shortened the shower to 8 minutes, adjusted the temperature to warm instead of hot, and encouraged him to sit for a moment before standing. Within days, the dizzy spells vanished. Simple changes, powerful results. That's the essence of tips for a longer life, recognizing small risks before they become real problems. Another overlooked factor is the heat buildup in a poorly ventilated bathroom. Steam, moisture, and lack of airflow turn the room into a sauna, and that heat doesn't just linger in the air, it seeps into your body. For elderly individuals, this combination of heat and humidity can lead to thermal stress, which strains the heart even more. So crack a window, use the exhaust fan, or keep the door slightly ajar. These small moves reduce the temperature burden on your body. Senior health is often about creating the right environment, not just the right medication. Let's also consider the psychological side. Long showers are sometimes used to soothe anxiety, loneliness, or sadness, feelings not uncommon in old age. And while a hot bath might ease the mind for a moment, it shouldn't become a hidden danger to the body. There are other ways to unwind that don't put your heart at risk. Gentle breathing exercises, warm tea, calming music, or simply sitting in the sun for a few minutes can all offer that same peaceful reset. Well-being for seniors is about finding new rituals that serve the body as well as the soul. And if we're talking about what long, hot showers do to the heart, wait until we explore what they're doing to the skin's first line of defense. Yes, the very same thing you're using to feel clean may be quietly weakening your immune system, and the culprit could be sitting on your soap dish. Soap feels like safety. For generations, we were taught that scrubbing every inch of our bodies with soap was the key to cleanliness. And who would argue with that? But here's what most senior citizens don't know. Your skin isn't just a surface to clean. It's alive. It's home to an invisible army, a complex microbiome filled with good bacteria that protect you every single day. And when you overuse soap, especially antibacterial or heavily scented types, you're not just washing off dirt. You're wiping out your frontline defense. That squeaky clean feeling may actually be your skin's way of screaming for help. Imagine this. Every time you shower, you scrub with strong soap. Arms, legs, chest, even parts that don't need it daily. You rinse, dry, feel refreshed. But under the surface, your skin is now unguarded. The microbiome that once protected you from allergens, pathogens, and dryness is stripped away. And when this happens regularly, day after day, week after week, it creates cracks in your immune system's armor. Elderly bodies already experience immune decline. Losing the skin's natural shield just speeds that up. Suddenly, you're more prone to rashes, infections, and inflammation without even knowing why. One woman, 75, told me she used to shower twice a day with antibacterial soap. She said it was a habit from her working years. I just feel cleaner, she'd insist. But she couldn't explain why she was always battling itchy patches and skin infections. When she stopped using antibacterial products and limited soap to her underarms, groin, and feet, her skin began to heal. Sometimes, healthy aging is about unlearning what worked in your 40s. After 70, the body plays by new rules. And part of our well-being for seniors is respecting those changes with wisdom and care. Another common mistake? Using the same bar of soap for the entire body. It's understandable, it's simple, it's familiar. But most people don't realize that certain areas, like the arms, back, and legs, don't need daily soaping. These areas can be gently rinsed with water most days and only occasionally cleaned with mild soap. The goal isn't to kill every germ. It's to preserve the good ones that protect your senior health. Use unscented, moisturizing soaps when needed, and avoid harsh loofahs or scrubbers that damage the skin barrier. And then there's the hidden cost. Over-cleansing leads to chronic dryness. Dry skin, especially in old age, can create microcracks, invisible to the eye, but big enough for bacteria to sneak in. It's no wonder so many older adults deal with recurring skin problems, despite doing everything they thought was right. The truth is, soap is a tool, and like any tool, it must be used wisely. It's time we stop treating it like a cure-all and start treating it like a medicine, in the right amount, for the right reason. Because if something as ordinary as soap can impact your immune system this deeply, just imagine the ripple effect of what's lurking underfoot during every bath. Let's talk about the real danger that's hiding in plain sight. The one that causes 3 out of 4 bathroom accidents after 70. Here's a quiet fact that sends shivers down every geriatric doctor's spine. Most falls that lead to broken hips in senior citizens happen in the bathroom. And yet, it's one of the last places we think of when we talk about prevention. Slipping in the shower isn't just a minor scare, it can be a life-altering moment. One bad fall can mean months in bed, loss of independence, and even serious complications. But here's the shocking part. There's one simple mistake that increases this risk by over 300%, and most people make it daily. They shower in a space that lacks basic safety structures. Let me paint a picture. You've just finished a hot shower. The floor is damp. You reach out to steady yourself, but there's nothing there. No grab bar, no anti-slip mat, just tile. Smooth, wet, and dangerous. It doesn't matter how agile you feel. After 70, reflexes slow down, balance shifts, and even a gentle stumble can result in a disaster. That's why one of the most essential tips for a longer life is to treat your bathroom like a health zone, not just a hygiene zone. Installing safety features isn't a sign of weakness. It's an act of wisdom. I once visited an elderly couple, both in their late 70s, who had never installed bathroom rails. "We're still strong," the man said proudly. 2 weeks later, his wife slipped while reaching for a towel and fractured her pelvis. It took her 6 months to walk again. Now, they have 3 bars in the shower, rubber flooring, and a chair to sit while bathing. "If only we'd done this sooner," they told me. That's the reality of senior health. Small upgrades today prevent major consequences tomorrow. But it's not just about bars and mats. Footwear matters too. Walking into a shower barefoot or with worn-out slippers. That's an open invitation to risk. There are affordable, specially designed non-slip shower shoes that provide excellent grip even on wet tiles. And don't forget lighting. Many elderly accidents happen because of shadows or dim light when entering or exiting the bathroom. A motion sensor nightlight can be a game changer. Small, inexpensive, and powerful. And what about that oversized shampoo bottle on the floor? Or the soap dish that's always slippery? These common bathroom setups are accidents waiting to happen. Declutter the space. Use wall-mounted dispensers. Keep essentials within reach. And never twist your body to grab something behind you. Healthy aging depends as much on environment as it does on biology. The fewer movements you make in a risky position, the safer you stay. One thoughtful rearrangement can mean the difference between a peaceful shower and a trip to the ER. Now, if the danger of a fall can change your life in 1 second, what about something even more subtle? What about the time of day you choose to shower, and how it might be silently disturbing your pressure, your heart rhythm, and even your sleep? Timing matters, and when it comes to showering after 70, it matters more than most people think. Many senior citizens are used to a fixed schedule, a shower right after waking up or just before bed. But what if that routine, so comforting and automatic, was quietly disturbing your body's natural rhythm? Studies show that the time of day you shower can impact your blood pressure, metabolism, and even your ability to fall asleep. Yes, something as simple as your shower time could be what's making you feel groggy during the day or restless at night. And most elderly folks have never been told this. Let's talk about mornings. Showering first thing after waking up, especially with hot water, can cause a sudden drop in blood pressure. That early vasodilation, paired with your body's slow transition out of sleep, creates a dangerous combination. You might feel dizzy, disoriented, or weak even before breakfast. It's not the shower's fault, but the timing. A better habit is to wait at least 30 minutes after rising. Give your body time to adjust. Hydrate. Sit in the sun for a bit. Then, once your circulation has caught up with you, step into the shower. That's healthy aging in action, working with your body, not against it. Now let's look at night. Many older adults enjoy a warm bath or shower before bed, and that's not a bad thing, as long as the temperature and timing are right. The body uses core temperature drops to signal that it's time to sleep. So, a warm, not hot, shower about 90 minutes before bed can help initiate that cooling process. But here's the catch. If you shower too close to bedtime, your body won't have time to cool down. You'll lie in bed feeling hot, agitated, and wide awake. That's why some senior health specialists recommend setting an alarm not just to wake up, but to remind you when to wind down properly. And there's another layer, cortisol. This stress hormone follows a rhythm tied to your circadian clock. A poorly timed shower, especially one with sudden temperature shifts or long durations, can spike cortisol at the wrong time, throwing off your sleep-wake cycle. That means less restful nights, groggier mornings, and a weakened immune system over time. Well-being for seniors includes respecting your internal clock, just like taking your medications on time. Bathing with the body's rhythm enhances everything from digestion to mood. One elderly man I know, age 83, used to shower at 10:30 p.m. right before bed. He struggled with sleep but never connected the dots. Once he moved his bath to 8:30 and lowered the water temp just a bit, his sleep improved within a week. "I didn't change anything else," he told me, surprised. That's the power of knowing your body. It's not always about doing more. Sometimes it's about doing it better at the right time. Tips for a longer life are often hidden in habits we don't even question. And if the clock matters this much for a shower, then what about the frequency? Should we really be bathing every day after 70? Or is that just another outdated belief? Let's dive into a myth that's been passed down for decades and reveal what the science says now. It's one of the most deeply ingrained beliefs in modern hygiene. If you don't shower every day, you're not clean. But here's the thing. That rule wasn't designed for senior citizens. It came from a time of office jobs, crowded cities, and marketing campaigns that sold soap as salvation. After the age of 70, your body changes in subtle, powerful ways. Skin becomes thinner, drier, and more sensitive. The sweat glands don't work like they used to. And suddenly, that daily shower, once seen as essential, might actually be doing more harm than good. It's time we question what's necessary and what's just habit. Many elderly individuals take pride in staying fresh every day. It's a symbol of dignity, routine, and self-respect. But healthy aging requires us to rethink routines that no longer serve us. Daily bathing, especially with hot water and soap, can strip the skin of vital oils, disrupt the microbiome, and lead to chronic dryness or irritation. For most seniors, showering 2 to 3 times per week is sufficient, especially when combined with spot cleaning, face, hands, underarms, and groin on other days. It's not about being dirty or lazy. It's about protecting the body's largest organ. I once worked with a woman, age 79, who swore by her daily morning shower. But she struggled with flaky skin and red patches that no cream could fix. When we reduced her showers to 3 per week and switched her soap to a gentle, fragrance-free cleanser, her skin transformed within a month. "I didn't realize I was washing away what my body needed," she said. That's the revelation many senior citizens have. They weren't doing anything wrong. They were just doing what no one told them to question. There are exceptions, of course. If you're sweating heavily, working in the garden, or spending time outdoors, a shower makes perfect sense. But on quiet days at home, a warm sponge bath or quick rinse may be all you need. The key is intention. Bathe to care for yourself, not just out of reflex. And when you do shower, make it a ritual, not a race. Use mild water, nourish your skin afterward with moisturizer, and take a moment to breathe. These aren't just hygiene tips. They're acts of love toward a body that's carried you through decades. Another angle rarely discussed is emotional pressure. Some seniors feel judged if they skip a day. What if someone visits? What will people think? But this fear often stems from old beliefs, not current needs. Well-being for seniors means feeling free to adapt, not stuck in old rhythms. The truth is, no one's counting how many showers you take. What matters is how your body feels, heals, and functions, not how often you lather up. Let go of guilt. Embrace wisdom. And now that we've challenged everything from water temperature to soap to timing and frequency, it's time to open your eyes to the big picture. Because most people bathe out of habit, but those who age well, they bathe with purpose. And this video's just getting started. Now that you've seen the truth behind your daily shower, what will you do differently tomorrow morning? Will you keep repeating habits that silently wear down your health? Or will you take back control with intention, wisdom, and care? The truth is, healthy aging isn't about big revolutions. It's about the quiet decisions, the water temperature you choose, the time of day you bathe, the way you protect your skin. These little adjustments can help you feel more energized, sleep more peacefully, and avoid dangerous falls. They're not just tips for a longer life. They're lessons in loving your body better. So tell me, which of these habits surprised you the most? Have you already experienced any of these hidden effects without knowing the cause? Share your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. And if this video helped you rethink your routine, imagine what else we'll discover together. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join this community of wise, vibrant senior citizens choosing to age with power and clarity. Because the next secret to long life? We're talking about it in the next video.